Roar.
Episode 3.
Roar.
I've got a little one hit roar.
Roar. We've got wee ones sleeping. So yeah, I had a bit of a mental breakdown. Is that just not that long ago? Had a bit of an argument with Harvey, and yeah, I just came back through my own room, slammed my bedroom door, sat down in my bed, and had my tea in my hand, and I just threw the cup at my wall.
Did it smash?
No, it's still in one piece, but
It's still in one piece.
Tea went all over the wall.
Oh, it had tea in it. Oh, you threw your tea.
That's not good, is it?
Bloody
He
hell.
wasted your good cup of tea. How dare he?
I know.
Did you scream that at him as well? Say, I've just wasted my tea because of you. Go make me another one.
I still wasn't happy with that because I'd made a mess. So I had to obviously clean it. Like, 'cause nobody else has got to clean up my mess, are they?
No, exactly.
And I've got a coaster here that, I'll show you. I used to have a coaster there.
I'm so coaster.
Oh, you broke the coaster though.
You threw that as well.
Slammed it down because I was really angry. It broke.
Oh
no. And then was you pissed off that you broke it?
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, I'll do that.
Gutted because it was a Mother's Day gift.
Oh no. Is that why you've kept it?
It's in the bin.
Oh, are you not going to try to stick it together?
No, because it's like kind of went shattered in some bits, so I won't be able to fix it.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, there's always next year.
It's my hormones, honestly.
Was he shouting at?
Don't blame them.
It's listening.
My hormones and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely
they might make their comments, but they don't want to come on the show, do they?
No. And it's the one that knows that we're doing the podcast and he's impressed.
Oh, it's a good one. I know. We'll let him off then. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Who? But it wasn't him that pissed you off, was it?
No. He heard me screaming. Then of course he started shouting at Harvey, "You tidied your bedroom." Harvey's like, "That's not what she was shouting at. She was shouting for something else." She's like, "I don't care what she was shouting at. Get your room tidy." I'm going, what was that? He was going to deck him anyway. I'm like, nobody's decking anybody.
If anyone is, it'd be you.
That's sweet though that he was sending him off.
I know. It was cute. He did come out. I had to just put my trainers on out there because I heard him coming through and he was in his room, so I've got to be in the middle, like But yeah, we're all sorted now. It was all over cat food.
One of them big arguments that just had to happen. It's the cat food. So who wasn't going to go and feed the cat?
No, Bailey was supposed to transfer Harvey money so I could go and get cat food.
Right.
And then Bailey hadn't done it yet. And I said, well, I'll just take your bank card and use your money. And he's like, you're not using my money. The cats will just starve because I'm going to eat my bed. And if you want cat food, you'll have to walk to Tesco. Well, that's never going to happen, is it?
No.
They need to look after taxi, Mama.
Yes. So, no, it's not fair, is it? That the cat is like, well, I didn't know they hadn't eaten since whatever time. And I'm like, well, I told you, the cats are hungry. They're following me about
the cats.
They're not my cats.
I suppose like Randy meowing, honestly, as soon as I go downstairs at a certain time in the evening, even in the morning, my cat Taz is there. Meow, 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 meow. Uh-huh. Oh my God. Just he won't leave me alone until I feed him. He drives me nuts.
Well, every time I go into the kitchen, that cats think they should get fed. And it's like...
Yeah. Especially the pregnant one, eh? Because they do when they're pregnant. I remember Willow being pregnant and she would just, every time I went into the kitchen, she'd want to be fed.
Uh-huh. That's like her.
She's feeding, her babies.
Honestly, like Mr. T, he's just greedy. Like, he's only 6 months. Well, 7 months. He's massive.
Yeah, mouths are. Yeah.
And I mean,
every time I open the fridge, Taz is there.
It's unbelievable. They actually look bigger than they are, I think, because they've got thick coats. But
Yeah.
Mum, she's not that big, but Pablo is Mum. Dave and Mr. T, they're just huge.
Yeah.
Dave's for you guys watching. Dave's a female. She's
Yeah.
Yeah,
pregnant.
Dave is female, FYI.
David.
Oh, Maddie.
Oh, look at Baba.
Oh, the baby.
Red cheeks.
Oh,
She's sweaty.
Ruby.
You get sweaty boobs. Boobs sweat.
Oh no.
At least we're
Oh,
scratching.
don't you hate that in the summer? That is what I'm not looking forward to.
Oh, I had that today.
Boob sweat.
Again,
I
more
mean, I just
hormones.
want to lift them up. Walk around like that.
I wear bikini tops.
Oh, I hate it.
I don't wear bras in the summer. I wear bikini tops.
I know, that's what I mean. So if you wear one, especially when you're wearing like a boob tube, right? And they can be so uncomfortable, boob tube bras. So I don't wear one, depending, if it's white, I will, because I don't want anyone to see my nips. But if it's not, I'm all right. I won't wear one. But honestly, the sweat just drips down me, and I just want to just walk around like this with them up, fan them out. Like it's ridiculous. Yeah, just not good. And sometimes, do you get it under your bum cheeks, Sam?
Yeah.
Because I know you've got a beautiful butt and it's nice and shapely.
Peach
I don't
cheese.
so much now because my bum's gone a bit flat, but yeah, I used to get it under my bum cheeks and all, just all sweaty.
I just get the armpit sweat, and that's bad enough.
As I get older, I'm getting more sweaty. Is that normal?
I think so.
Yeah,
Because I started sweating in the winter, and that's not good.
that's
That's not
hormones.
good. No,
That
but
is
as well,
hormones.
do you think when you go through the menopause, because I wouldn't quite know because I'm on the mini pill, so I don't come on my period, so I can't judge it by that. But I just I just smell different. Do you know what I mean? And when I googled it, they said it could be the start of
change.
premenopausal. You can
Yeah.
smell a bit different.
But premenopausal, you can still get pregnant
it.
then, can't you?
I don't know. I would not have to
I don't
Google
like
that.
it.
I'm not 100% sure.
You get so many different symptoms through menopause because
Oh,
I honestly thought I was going through it like last year, but I wasn't. But I think I'm premenopausal.
I've
I've
been
looked it up.
perimenopausal for a long time since
Yeah.
I was about 40, I think, and I'm
Yeah.
like 50 this year. And I was getting really sweaty and stuff, but that wild deodorant really is amazing.
Yeah, I'm so gonna have to get some of that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
let us know when you get your link and that for it, and I'll get some.
Yeah.
Because I've got
Yeah.
I've got a new one. They're sending me out a new one.
With the
'Cause I
butterfly
bought-
casing.
Yeah, I bought that
Yeah, I
one.
want the butterfly casing.
They've not taken out the
Yeah, I like
butterfly
that one.
casing yet. It's just the bees. But they're sending me out the pink case. I'm not actually sure what scent it's in it. So yeah, I'll have a shoppable link for that one, but not for the clean one because I bought that one. Eh?
Anything's gonna smell better than me.
Yeah. And that
It's a
casing,
weird smell. It's a BO smell, but it's really sweet. It's just I smell weird.
it comes with an actual deodorant thing in it, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
get
and then you get like an extra one. Right?
yeah, you get your case and then there's not one in the case. You just get the case and then the refill.
And then you put it in the case, yeah.
Yeah, and then you just put it in the case.
And then you buy the
Well,
refill.
I've had that one coming up. I think it must be over 2 months now,
That's good.
and I've still got a lot left. So it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And
I
it's
was in
worth
the
it
home
because
park.
it's just worth it for me all round because you girls know I'm not using anything toxic on my skin.
No.
And
But you know what? I don't
just
feel
feels
like
different.
deodorant's doing anything anyway.
No, it makes you feel more. I hate it. Obviously, I don't wear it in winter. There's no point. But because the weather started going better, I started putting it on. But I feel cloggy. I feel worse for it.
Yeah, I feel like a bit sore.
Yeah. Well, because
Yeah,
I
see,
haven't shaved for ages, I don't feel so much sore. I would if I shaved. It would always make me feel a bit funny. Dove's a good one because it's really smooth.
yeah.
But,
Well, that's what that's like. That's like the
silky dove one.
Yeah.
It's not like a wet roll-on. Like, although
Oh
it's
yeah.
it's
No,
it's
it
hard to
looks more like.
Is it just
I
like a
know what you
balm?
mean. Yeah.
yeah, it's like a balm. And honestly, underneath my arms there, like, and I've just shaved them the other day. You know how you get that bumps on your skin when you know that
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
coming
And
back?
it feels
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah, well,
Mm.
my arm under. I keep touching my underarms.
Yeah.
Like they haven't felt like that since I've started using it. It's amazing. Honestly, I
But
love
do
it.
you think
Right.
it
That
prolongs
sounds good.
the needing to shave regularly underneath your arms as well? Because in the summer, I'll shave every 2 days,
Mm.
my armpits. Possibly every
Yeah.
day, depending on what I'm doing.
I don't really have a lot of hair under there. No, I just
Right.
think it's. I don't know if it makes the skin softer and it makes the hair easier to get through it, so you're not
Yeah.
getting that.
Yeah, possibly.
Um,
Yeah.
Like softens it up.
yeah, your skin's
Yeah.
softer rather than I don't know. It
Yeah.
just not as it's not. Yeah, stop touching because I can't even feel it because it's under almost. It's on my clothes, is it? But yeah, they do that. They just feel like I showered yesterday and didn't shower today because I've been in the garden after I was more. Well, I would have had we been on in the morning, but I thought well, I'll just do the garden and then. But I wouldn't. You wouldn't know that I hadn't had a shower today.
Yeah.
Whereas
Mm.
before, I would have felt yucky
Yeah.
and whatever else.
Yeah.
But no, it's for being warm in the garden and sweaty. I'm not sweaty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Mm. It's
Because you
good.
tend
I'll
to.
definitely get
I
some.
find
I'll
if you get
definitely get
sweaty
some.
with other deodorants, well, I used to. It got sticky. Like
Yeah.
Mm.
when you went like that, you could kind of feel
Yeah.
that you
It
don't.
doesn't feel nice. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not nice at all.
Okay.
But we need to prepare for it because in order to have lovely weather, we have to go through these sorts of things. And honestly, in the hot weather, I don't wear makeup at all. I mean, I don't really wear makeup now, like
Mm.
you ladies, but I use that BB cream is quite good because I found as I get older, my skin especially when I come in after having a shower or bath, my skin gets really dry.
Yeah,
So I
mine
need
does
a
because I don't
decent,
use anything.
yeah.
I can't have things touching my skin.
I know.
It makes me feel agitated. I can't. I just like no. But it is even after a shower, it's more dried out, especially around my eyebrows and everything. It's already I get
Mm,
already dry skin.
yeah.
But my friend brought me this little set. It's like rose water set. So it came with a candle and it came with this rose water spray, and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
really good. That is very, and I've
I know
hardly
everyone
used
keeps
any
saying
of
about
that.
rose water. I'll have to get some.
Yeah, it's really, really
Yeah.
good.
You'll start to notice a difference with your skin. The longer you take your Celtic salt,
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, I
it's a
notice a
little bit
huge difference.
brighter, but it could just be because I'm drinking more water as well because it's getting
Yeah,
warmer.
makes a
It could be a
difference.
part of that as well. But I suppose because I'm absorbing it,
You're absorbing the water more than you would
Yeah.
have been
yeah,
before because you're having the Celtic salt,
yeah,
so you will notice a difference.
yeah,
Because I notice a difference with mine, but I'm not sure if it's the Celtic salt. Well, it's
with the
both. It's a
collagen.
bit of, yeah, it's a bit of
Mm.
both collagen and the Celtic salt for sure.
Yeah, because I have about that much water at least once a day now with just the salt. And then obviously I have my bottle that I drink throughout the day, but
Yeah,
sometimes I've only drunk about that much because I
yeah, which
don't
Yeah.
is not
drink it. I don't drink it. So even having just that little bit in the coffee mug with the salt, so I do the salt first,
probably benefiting
take
you
the
more
salt,
than
yeah, and then do it. At least that's something because I'm terrible at drinking
Oh, yeah.
water, and I
Oh,
don't
I
have
am.
drinks of it. It's just coffee all the time.
yeah.
I'm
I'm like
not a
that.
very thirsty person though, to be honest. But come summer,
You're
I can drink.
thirsty,
I drink loads of water all the
yeah.
time. I don't drink hot drinks at all in the summer. I know a lot of people do.
Hmm.
It's meant to cool you down.
It does actually.
No,
But
quenches your thirst.
Which your first, yeah. But I can't. Like it's weird because different seasons you drink different things and you eat different things.
Yeah,
Obviously, you have comfort foods and stews and all that in the winter and hot drinks. And
Dumplings.
I love iced coffee, so I'll be changing to iced coffee, and I will drink a lot more water. But in the winter, I'm a nightmare for drinking water.
I, since
Absolute
I've
nightmare.
since I started the Celtic salt, I take it 3 times a day. So I put a granule
Yeah.
under my tongue 3 times a day. and then like Sam have a glass of water.
I might try that then and do that, Lee, because my brother's really good with drinking salt water, like what you do. But I tried it when he come down once, and I nearly threw up because he had me trying to drink a pint of water with some. I can't remember. It
No,
was
don't put the salt in the water.
Exactly, that's what I
No.
mean. That's where I went wrong. Honestly, made me. Oh, I was gagging. I was nearly sick.
But you shouldn't be able to taste it anyway, because you used to put the salt in the water.
Yeah,
and you can taste
if
it.
you can
can't
taste it, there's
Obviously.
too much salt in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
okay,
tastes like
done.
seawater.
Yeah,
You don't
no,
do that.
far too much.
Literally, I just do a little pinch. I just put it underneath my tongue like that.
I'd
But
rather
then
do that.
somehow it ends up on my tongue. And then I'm just waiting for it to dissolve. And then sometimes like you get big granules because it's like I've got the ones with like loads of granules. So some granules are bigger than others.
Yeah.
So in the end, when it takes too long to dissolve, I just shove my drink anyway because it's getting
Yeah.
absorbed down my system with
I'd
the water.
rather do that. It's quick and easy.
That's what I mean. So
Rather
I
than-
have it. I do it just as while the kettle's boiling. So I
Yeah.
know I do it at least once a day.
Mhm.
Sometimes I do it 2 times. Sometimes I do it 3 times. But I do it at least once, just when the kettle's boiling, because
Yeah.
you use a coffee mug and just down it.
Yeah, I'll
What-
have to give it a try for sure.
And that's the
Because
best
of
time to do
the-
it when you're having caffeine, because caffeine dehydrates you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Trying to get that
caffeine's
balance
terrible.
And because of the magnesium in the salt, that's what helps the water be absorbed into your
Yeah.
soft tissues and things. So it's absorbed into your body properly, and then you get the benefit of it. Because if you just drink water like we do, like they're told, like, because I'm like Sam, I've
Yeah.
got my bottle of water here. And if I was to just sit and drink that now, within 10 minutes, I'd just go to the toilet and wee that all back out again.
Yeah, that's me, mate. That's me.
You're not
I should
getting
ween all
your
day.
benefit.
It's what puts me off.
Yeah, because your body's not absorbing the water because it doesn't have anything there to like break it down into a smaller molecule so it can be absorbed into your body.
Yeah.
So the magnesium does that.
Yeah. And it's also got like 72 minerals, it said on the packet that I got.
Where'd you get yours from?
So I got mine off eBay, but a load of TikTok shops do it.
I got mine off
in B&M
Amazon.
and Home Bargains, and they don't do it. I
No,
even
they don't.
asked some of the staff, and they don't do it.
A lot of
That's
people,
all right. I'm always on eBay or Amazon. So
a lot of people do it with Himalayan salt.
Yeah, my brother uses Himalayan salt. I think
It is good for you, but because
Not
of how
sure.
it's mined, and the salt comes from the sea, so it is just salt flats, and then it's like dehydrated. Like the sun absorbed, and then the salt's left. But the Himalayan, because it's doesn't actually come from the Himalayan mountains. I'm not actually sure where, but it doesn't come from there. But anyway, the way that it's mined, they use explosives. So not all the explosives can be removed from the salt before it's packaged.
So it can be quite dangerous.
You're using, I mean, there's probably like trace amounts of explosives, but it's still there. It's still there in the salt.
And that put me off because I got the Himalayan salt. Like your salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah.
So Aldi's do that.
That's what I had before.
That's what I was using before, just to put on my food and that. But since they told me all about that, it just put me off.
And if you actually shake that thing, I bet you should shake that thing and have a look. You can see little black bits in it.
Yeah.
I showed the kids. They're like, oh, Himalayan salt. And I'm like, not as good as your Celtic salt, okay? And then I showed them in the packet, and you can actually see it, the black bits. Yeah. And the Celtic salt comes moist, doesn't it, Sam?
Yeah, it is moist.
It's not like dry like other salts.
Yeah.
And that's why it tastes different as well. It's a nicer taste sort of thing. It took a while for me to get used to it because I don't ever put salt. I'm not one.
Oh yeah, I'm not a very salty person. I mean, I like salt on my chips. But loads of people put salt in their food when they're cooking. I'm not really one to do that. So I'm not a massive lover of salt. I mean, my mum, I remember when I was younger, my mum was like, swish around some salt water if I had some sort of, infection or a toothache or whatever, or an ulcer. That's it. I couldn't do it. So
gargle with salt. That's what I like to do if I had a sore throat. Gargle with salt.
Yeah.
I wonder if that Celtic salt will actually help throats.
Oh, definitely
naturally.
much more than
Yeah,
that
it
fucking
does.
No,
table
I
Yeah.
mean
top
just
that my
like
mum used.
yeah, but naturally,
Yeah.
I mean, like, would I ever have a sore throat again because I use that on a daily basis? Wonder.
Who knows?
Well, you'll know, wouldn't you, after using it for
Yeah.
so long and doing it for so long. So
Yeah.
keep
But
a
that was
note.
what I was like with the hemp. When I started using hemp in our previous company, like I didn't realise because no, not the hemp, or was it the collagen? No, sorry. No, it was the hemp. The hemp, I didn't have my migraines. So I got the hemp for my joints. And then I get severe migraines. And the only way to get rid of them is to make myself throw up, be so weak and vulnerable, and then it would just shake it off, sort of thing. So I have to go to that stage. But then I was thinking, I haven't had one for months. And then someone said it was because you're using the hemp. But you don't realise. So you don't realise until like a few months later, you're thinking, I haven't had that
Yeah.
before. I haven't done that. I haven't done, like, do you know what I mean? You're like, oh, it's because of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's crazy that you feel because well since I stopped drinking lots of things I don't get as sick as I used to. I mean the only reason why I got COVID a while ago is because of the kids.
Yeah.
They got it from school and I got it from school. I got it from them. It's the
Yeah.
only time I get sick now. I don't.
Mhm.
I used to get sick a lot when I drank alcohol because I used to drink quite a bit on a regular basis. But yeah, I just know it's the funny things that you just notice.
Yeah.
Like, that's interesting.
Yeah, and I bet you'll notice a difference with your headaches, even with the Celtic salt, because they say that headaches are because you're dehydrated, and
Yes.
then
Yeah,
there's that thin membrane or something, and it can get tight because
Mm.
like you're dehydrated, so it like shrivels up, if you like, like
Yeah.
yeah,
someone was drying up. So there's supposed to help with headaches as well.
Mm.
that's good.
I
There you
I
go.
get a lot of headaches just now, but I think that's a lot to do with just everything that else that's going on. You know what I mean?
Life.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Life.
life.
Life issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. As it does.
Some days it's there, and then it's like there for days. And I'm like Sam. I don't like taking
Yeah, I don't.
pharmaceuticals anymore.
I don't take painkillers unless I really, 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 really have to.
And I find it's if I get to that stage where I have to take them, I feel better because it's psychological.
Yeah,
Taking them, it's weird
definitely.
because I don't
It
think they
is.
actually do that much benefit to you. Really. Well, I
Make
suppose
my
they
cup of
must
tea.
do some sort of benefit.
Harvey.
I just done all the dishes and dried it, and then I
That's one that
took
upset
all
you,
the
isn't it?
stuff down.
Oh, thank
Eh?
you.
That's one that
Yeah.
upset you.
My little helper.
Does he know that
Oh,
you fruit? Does he know you fruit?
Done all the drying up for me while I've been up here, and she's got me washing in and all.
And
oh,
good girl.
Ruby.
I could get used to this.
Rubes.
Bless her.
Ruby.
Ruby.
Do you want to come and take mine in? You want to come and take my washing in?
Yeah, all the way up Scotland. Yeah,
Come
she'd love
on.
to come.
Bless her.
Definitely. She so loves going away. Don't you? It's not. I think it tells me I've got an app on my phone to telling us how many days until we go to Haven. I think it's about
Aw.
58, something like that. But
Is that
yeah.
all it is till the school holidays again?
Well, we are going. Well, no, in the end of the month, they have their summer half term for a week. My birthday week. And then
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
it's not
because
long. They're back for about
your kids go off in
about 6
September,
weeks.
don't they?
Yeah, they go back in September.
Yeah.
They
So
go
they're
off
back for
in
6
middle of
weeks.
July.
I think it's about 6 weeks, and
So
then
when do your
the
kids
beginning
go
of
off?
July we go away.
So you're going away before the holiday start.
Yeah, it's too expensive.
It's
They
ridiculous.
really
Yeah.
piss me off. I'd honestly like the government just let the companies get away with it, and they're just if they can get away with it, they're just going to carry on, aren't they? So
Yeah. That's
keep the
why
bloody prices down, mate.
started working in schools, I stopped going on holiday
Yeah.
because I was getting
Well,
like
yeah.
I paid about £980 2 weeks all inclusive for the Maldives, right?
Wow.
Try and get that in the school holidays. You're looking at about 3-4 grand.
Oh yeah.
Cuba,
Isn't it? I mean, it's not just
600
double.
2
I mean,
weeks.
double wouldn't be that bad, right?
Yeah.
You could probably stretch that, but honestly, it's literally triple because
Yeah.
we go to Butlins quite a lot, and the difference between out of the school holidays and school holidays, it was literally triple, if not more. It was absolutely disgusting, the prices. I was shocked. I
Yeah,
was
and this
just
is the
like,
thing.
how do they get away with it?
Yeah, and you much rather pay the fine,
Yeah,
than not pay it, because it
yeah.
still works out
And
cheaper.
that is why. Well, but then now they're bringing in that new bloody law crap.
Next year,
You
then.
can only be off for this long, otherwise you're going to get, you know, fined more. But not that people give a shit about that, because it's, you know, it works out better rather than paying, you know, triple or whatever to go on holiday anyway. But what they're doing now is they're trying to make out that parents are bad parents, basically, because they're going to put it down on their bloody, what is it, a DBS or whatever it is.
I'll have that now on my DBS. If it means that I've taught my son
neglecting your children.
Oh, never mind. I've taught my son real culture. I've taken him abroad.
Exactly.
Something that you can't learn from a book. Something that you can't learn in a geography lesson. So you need these. You need to
exactly.
It just annoys me.
Outer world of your four walls. I think
You can't expect everybody to be able to take holidays in the school holidays, because life isn't like that.
No.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
my
I
ex-husband worked away. So some
there was
school holidays he wasn't even home.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like they get 6 weeks and he worked away for 5.
Yeah.
So he would get home maybe for the last week and we would go for a fortnight. And then with the kids would be away for like a week, you know, they missed the first week back at school. Well, try and find me. You can kiss my
fucking exactly.
money,
it's just getting worse and worse. They're just trying to
but you should
control
come
us
to
even more.
Scotland next year, because your holidays are different to ours.
Yeah.
So they won't up the prices.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But they tend to know that anyway. So yeah, it won't up the price for you, but it won't up the price for us coming over. Because the same as, like, you know, Europe doesn't know what time where their holidays are different. America's holidays are different, but they all know what the UK. They know what they're doing. The companies know.
That's a joke though, because there was a guy that actually took him to court and he won, didn't he?
What did he do? Did he claim mental health and all that?
No, well, it was like quite long ago when they first introduced the fine, and he took them to court, or they took him to court, and he won.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand, if he won, why are they still fining everyone? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Because the thing is, it's not an official fine.
No, exactly. But everyone's scared, so they have to pay it.
Yeah. So when I took Regan out to Turkey, they know, because obviously I worked in school. They know that I know my rights. You're legally allowed to take 5 days out for whatever reason. You can take 5 days out in a trot, and they can't even suggest the fine to you. But some of them do, because what it is, the more people that they fine, then the budget to take someone to court is better, is bigger for them to take. So when I used to work closely with the welfare officer in one of my schools, as she taught me about the budgets, maybe she should, but she taught me about the budgets, right? And it was literally scaremongering parents to do that. And then if they were on like 40% attendance or lower, that didn't have health issues or wasn't on the spectrum or something like that, then they're the ones that they take to court, because it costs a bomb to take them to court. So if you get loved ones who are only taking their child out for a holiday or anything, they're not going to take them to court because it's not worth it. And then you can have the parent argue, well, they've got family abroad. It's the only chance to see a family. They can make out that something bad was happening in the family. Or they can say it's a cultural experience, or it's a mental health experience. There's so many ways that you can argue it.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
I think kids deserve at least one holiday a bloody year.
Yeah.
Come on, it's not much, is it?
I get that it causes disruptions, because then obviously, you know, you can have half the class gone or whatever. I get that. Yeah, I get it from a teacher's point of view and everything else.
Yeah.
But at the same time, bottom line is, it's an experience that you cannot get in a classroom. It is
Exactly.
No, exactly.
It's
regardless of where you're going as well.
Yeah.
Like, It's a life experience.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's a
it
family
is.
And
And you
bond
make
that you're never ever
memories.
going to get
it's
back
like you're
again.
being dictated to how you can bring up your children and how you've got to live your life. Like
Yeah.
you will adhere to this rule, you will take your child to school, and they can't have time off out with all. Fuck
Oh,
off.
it makes me laugh anyway, because we don't even have to take our fucking kids to school.
No, you don't.
We choose to. It's our choice. If we wanted to take them out of school, we take them out of school, you divs. I actually feel like that is their end game. That is because there's so many kids, but not enough schools. I mean,
There
I don't
isn't
know
enough.
about the other boroughs, but my mum told me, because obviously she was in education like you, Sam, and she said there's 400 children that need placing, and there's 700 that need placing, but there's only about 300 spaces.
Yep.
It's just, and they're bringing more fucking people into the area,
Yep.
but they're not building more schools.
No.
I honestly think that they are putting this in place to get people to start homeschooling, because they just ain't got the spaces.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. I'd love to homeschool my kids, but I'm not a teacher. They don't, honestly. We tried it out in COVID, like in lockdown, and Ruby, we was great for about a week, and then that was it. And then she starts screaming, "Oh, you're not my teacher!"
Yeah.
So
And
that was it.
You
I was
can't
done.
teach your kids. Like some people do, hands up to. But the thing is,
Oh yeah,
I'm a teacher and I've got so much different experiences, and I can do it in different levels and everything else.
yeah.
I couldn't teach him.
No,
And the
exactly.
thing is, I didn't want to teach him because
No.
that's not the relationship that we've got.
Mm-hmm.
So we had like we would sit in the garden and we would do like little games. We would do like the alphabet games and like, you know,
Oh yeah,
and then you do like
girls like that.
certain number games and everything. That was fun. That was just fun activity. But that's what we do anyway. Like literally, sometimes when I'm driving to the next town, Regan wants to do like an alphabet game or starts giving me maths questions, and I've got to give him maths questions. That's just a natural thing.
Yeah.
Sit there and do a proper lesson with him.
Yeah.
No, it was
It's
different.
not happening, is it?
She wouldn't do any of the classwork that was sent home because, to his logic, that's classwork. And I went,
exactly.
Then I said to him, well, why don't you think it's homework? I went, no, because you go to school and then you take the work home. So during COVID, he was like, I'm not having none of it. Because the autism, he just wouldn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Oh
the correct
God,
way
I bet
of
it was
giving the
well
work.
for him.
So
Yeah.
but I tell you what, he loved it because he was on his YouTube. He watched every documentary about dinosaurs and everything, and then he freaked himself out because then he wouldn't watch any more dinosaurs. He was scared of dinosaurs because if COVID can happen, that means dinosaurs can come back. So then he was terrified of dinosaurs. So after he'd done that, so then he started learning about trains and cars and going to a thing like that wouldn't scare him. But he just learned so much stuff, being self-independent.
Yeah, definitely.
And he did really well.
Did.
And
Ruby
then
learned how to put her own hair up and learn how to wash her own hair, stuff like
That's not
that.
life skills, though, is it? It's all life skills that they need to learn anyway.
And our ones were only 5. They were only in reception. No, year 1, wasn't it? Year 1.
Yeah.
And then it was able to go back. So our year 1s were able to go back, and the year 6 were able to go back in the school that our kids were at. Did you send Ruby in? When they opened up?
So.
I sent Regan in for his mental health purely because I was weighing up the pros and cons. But where he was so scared of dinosaurs and everything else, he was deteriorating. He was getting freaked out. So I
Ruby
just
missed her friends.
Routine.
Yeah,
and he could have stayed there actually because so obviously I left my mainstream school to go work in the pro unit, and then literally we got closed down, didn't we, because of COVID. And then I had to get what is it when they put you on something? I can't remember what it was. Oh, I can't remember. They still pay you, but they pay you less. They were giving everyone.
Oh, is it like bank?
No, I can't remember what they called it. Furlough. So I was furlough with the school, with the so I was only doing teaching on the computer for like a week or so, then went to furlough. But because I was still classed as a key worker, Regan could have gone in for the whole time, but I was bloody scared.
I remember that.
I was so scared because I remember when one of the dogs got like this lump thing in his eye, we had to go to the vets. Oh my God, because it's like something from a movie.
Yeah,
it is.
Regan wore his Spider-Man outfit. So he had this like material mask over him, and then I put his actual plastic face mask over him, the Spider-Man one to cover up. I had like a scarf. I had it all round like a sari sort of thing, like not a sari, what is it? Like a headscarf. I had it all wrapped around me. I was scared. I had gloves on. I was proper like, and I was sweating like anything, but I was scared because it was something like from a movie. Like you just,
Oh yeah,
I was
I
petrified of
remember.
actually going out,
Oh yeah,
Did
definitely.
that
I had
trip,
anxiety. Yeah.
and it was
they've done
quite
that to
early in
us.
the whole thing as well. But it was such a traumatic thing. So
I
obviously
just
that set him off
remember
as well. It was horrible.
going to test. First time I had to go out, I had to go and get stuff because we didn't have the spa over the road then. So I had to go top up on things, and we hadn't been out for quite some time apart from the garden. I had to go to Tesco's. You know, our Tesco's at Gallows.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
honestly, we had to queue up.
The
And the
queues were
freaking
horrendous,
queue when I
weren't
got
they?
there, oh my God. It just reminded me of some apocalyptic movie or something. I was so fucking scared.
Yeah.
It was horrible, horrible experience. My anxiety was through the roof. I couldn't wait to get home. I didn't want to leave again.
I still had to do youth work in the evenings because obviously we had to go out in the street and make sure that they were following the rule, like the young people, like they wouldn't, because a lot of them were still going to the park, socializing, everything. Oh, it was horrible. It was just, and I was like
The
scared
only
to go
good
near
thing
people
around here that came out of COVID was the deer coming out of the manor. And they still do now, because before COVID, we never see deer walking around. Never. And since COVID, because obviously it was so quiet, they just came out of the manor and just started walking around places. You'd walk turn around a corner and there's a deer there. It is amazing. I do love it. That's the best thing about
But you know,
I
what,
see
idiots
deer quite a
feed
lot
them.
up here
And
where
that's,
I am.
they
it's
do
wrong.
feed them, yeah.
But the thing is, and this is the thing, they're going to get hurt because it only takes them to knock over a little child, because when they get spooked, they go like a herd. And it takes one little child to get knocked over, they're going to be seen as these dangerous animals, and then they're going to end up getting shot.
Yeah, definitely. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
So many.
Like I seen ones the other day when I was coming home from dropping Harvey at work. You come down the big bend at Muckles. Well, I know you don't know where that is, but as you're coming down the big bend, and it's oilseed rape fields that are in front of you, so they're just yellow.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there was a deer just walking through the oilseed.
Sounds lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, to picture that picture.
Well, there's one just at Port Lethen actually, hit by a car. But honestly, if you hit a deer with your car, you're right in your car.
Yeah. Yeah, my sister-in-law did that.
Gosh.
Not good.
No.
Beautiful animals though, but
they are.
They are.
They literally come to your front door. Back
Oh,
where I used to live near Carly, they would come.
Yeah.
Do you know what? We had a viewing one day, and they were all out, and then the estate agent was a bit worried about, like, this might put some people off, and I was going, oh,
Really?
yeah.
It wouldn't put me off. It encouraged me.
No,
to have
but, like,
wildlife outside your home.
I know, but can you imagine, like, you can't walk to your car or anything else? It's a bit creepy, isn't it?
Do you know what? There's many times I've walked past them. They've been very close.
Oh yeah, they're fine.
They are really, I think they just got so used to people.
Yeah.
Now they're really good.
Because they know the people aren't going to hurt them or anything.
They just run off.
Yeah, you know, but that's the thing, is when they get spooked, they run, and that's when it can be dangerous, because then that's when they knock someone over.
I know, but honestly, there are some people that have got like little, really little ones running around them.
I know that.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, my friend Chantel does deer aid, and she's gone round the schools and she's done the talks with them.
Yeah.
And everything else. But you should see some of the bruises that she's got from them, and she's the one that helps them. She's the one that takes them out when they get all caught in the wires and everything else. And even her, she still gets hurt by them, because they're spooked and they're running. They don't care if you're standing in the way.
No,
they're bypassing,
exactly.
they're knocking you
They're
over.
going to run, aren't they?
Yeah.
So Yeah,
listen,
no,
our
I wouldn't
parents
even let
didn't
Maddie
realise.
run around or past them
No.
because I know they get spooked. So every time we see them, I always keep them. You know, they're lovely to
Yeah.
see, but stay away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
Exactly.
They're solid. They're just muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what are they?
Antlers.
Antlers. They're bloody
Yeah.
dangerous. They
Some
can
of them are
yeah,
huge.
they poke your
I
eye
know,
out.
we do see them fighting with their antlers.
I know.
Going at it.
They're fierce.
It's funny.
They're fierce.
It's just babies. We generally see little or mothers, but they're daft. Like there's so many of them get killed on a dual carriageway.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
saying it's like a deer in the headlights. That must be where it comes
Mm,
from because they're so daft. But they must
definitely.
with the lights or the noise, I don't know, and then run right across the road in front of you.
Yeah.
Silly. Oh, excuse me.
Is.
You tired? Should we call it a night then?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
I am. Do you know what? She's fallen asleep. Shane's on her eating, but it's fine because it's not massively important. We can do it tomorrow. It's more Ruby that needs to do her spellings. She got a test Friday. She's got 10. I can't believe she got a teacher so impressed with her getting 10 out of 10 for like 3 weeks in a row.
Oh, that's good.
Because
Well done.
obviously with her dyslexia, she's like can't retain the information. Like her memories are great, but I'm finding where I'm doing it with her on a daily basis, her memory's getting like it's
Better.
like a muscle. It's getting so much
Yeah,
better the
yeah.
more we use it. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, she's doing really good.
Oh,
And
bless her.
we've actually got her assessment on the way. So I spoke to the
Good.
lady today. They're just waiting to hear back from the Senka at the school,
Right, okay.
which I've got to follow up with them tomorrow just to give them a little nudge because she's
Yeah.
waiting. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
What kind of words is it she's learning just now?
Just words like I think last week she had beautiful. That was the longest word. That's quite a long word for her to remember.
Yeah.
So I just said to her, I usually the way I remember that word is it just comes into my head. I don't know where I heard it, but it's just beautiful. That's how I say it. That's how I spell it out. Beautiful. It's just a silly
Yeah.
way of doing it, but
Yeah, but if that
yeah,
sticks and then you're going to remember, then that's what you
Yeah.
need.
yeah, it might have stuck because she got it right. So
Yeah,
yeah, I was
exactly.
impressed.
Oh, that's really good. I'm really pleased because that was one of the things that terrified me at school was tests
Mm,
like that,
yeah.
spelling tests.
Yeah, she's got so much more confident.
Good for her.
Yeah, does help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So yeah, all good.
I see.
She's
Yeah.
snoring.
Oh, bless her.
She's snoring. I'm gonna
Right, let's say
shut
goodbye
my
to our
bed.
viewers.
Yeah. Good night, viewers. Goodbye. We will see you
Night
in the
night.
AM.
Bye.
Morning. Oh my God! I just said that word. See you tomorrow.